better opponent than we have. And you know, this week they asked me fight with 5 different guys. I say I'm tired about this. If you can bring King Kong and he can make 155, let's go. I come here for make history, you know.
And we're live. Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get the day started. Leslie Smith versus the UFC. If you don't know who Leslie Smith is, he's a fighter in she is a fighter in the UFC. I believe she fights in the 135 weight division and the 145 weight division. But she's a former fighter in the UFC. The UFC recently released her from her contract due to, I guess, what you would call contract disputes. She has been petitioning for a fighters union, and Leslie Smith isn't a well-known name in general, amongst casual MMA fans. So she's been petitioning for a fighters union, which is admirable. I think it should have happened a long time ago, where fighters don't get screwed out of their money the way they are right now. Allegedly, supposedly, I don't know, but the Reebok deal is bad for the fighters, but amazing for the UFC. Back to the point. Leslie Smith. She alleging that she was given an opponent that couldn't make weight, that was declared medically unfit, so the UFC paid her show money and her win money on top of the 20% of opponent's money. This is in retaliation to the fact that Leslie wanted to start a fighters union. We've all seen this. MMA fighters have tried to start fighters unions. It usually didn't work out that well for them. Leslie tried to leverage that with that situation with her new contract with the UFC. And given that she wasn't a big draw, she got cut from the UFC. The reason why I have a problem with this is because the reason why I'm bringing this up is because recently, shout out to Below the Belt, one of my favorite podcasts. Shout out to Brendan Shaw, Below the Belt Showtime. He was speaking on this last week and a bit on it this week. The UFC recently signed Greg Hardy. Greg Hardy was convicted of domestic violence. No. I think he is yet to stand trial for domestic violence. Yeah, he is yet to stand trial for domestic violence, but he's been accused of domestic violence. And the UFC signed him. None of the NFL teams want anything to do with him. He's been blackballed from the NFL. And hot off the heels of firing a woman standing up for her rights as a fighter, Dana White decides to sign this hooligan. This is, I don't know, man. I think the only way Dana could ever relay himself from this is if he made Greg Hardy fight Cain Velasquez. Primetime Cain Velasquez, double lungs Cain Velasquez, C-level Cain Velasquez. Aside from that, I don't understand why he did that. Is it the need for attention? I mean, MMA is getting a lot of attention with the Conor situation. I'm pretty sure gang people now know who Ray Borg is, Michael Chiesa, Rose Namajunas, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Alaquinta, a whole lot of people know those names in mixed martial arts now because of the whole Conor Dali situation. You cannot plead for marketing in this department. No, sir. This is a pure humanity case. What I mean by that is who in the UFC co-signed this? This all happened within what, 2 weeks? Somebody at the top brass of the UFC co-signed this. That person should be fired. Dana, if it's you, I am deeply disappointed. Um, I figured you think further than that. That's very short-sighted of you, especially during the Me Too movement. This could become a huge problem for you. And if Leslie gains support on all of this, and I'm sure she will, this could spell disaster for the UFC and WME. So let me know what you guys think. Comment in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I am out.